welcome back to another episode of This Square Room. My name is Jonel.
I'm Deswayne.
And we are your lovely hosts. We are here every single Tuesday. Well, technically every day.
Every day.
Well, they can listen to it whenever.
So we're always there.
We're here with new episodes every single Tuesday, but we have 164 other episodes that you can listen to if you are ever bored.
Why do you say hi to them? Nobody says hi back.
What do you mean? It's because they can't, not because they wouldn't.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do, because when people write in to the podcast, they're always like, "Hi guys," they
That's
always
just how
say
you
hi.
write letters.
No, because we've had a few that's just like, "What's your favorite color?" or whatever,
yes,
and it's just like
that is how you do things.
It's like, whatever happened to having a little bit of decorum? Hi, how are you?
Why?
How was your day?
The waste of time. Let's get to the point.
See, that's the problem with this generation. Nobody says hi anymore.
No, we
My
don't.
hairdresser was talking about it. She's like, when people DM her on Instagram to book new clients, they're just like, "Oh, what type?"
How much does it cost
do
for
you
this?
do this? What's the cost? And she's just like, I don't like responding to messages like that, because whatever happened to hi, hello,
Why?
good evening. I think good evening is a little much.
The whole thing is
Good
much.
morning.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode.
I'm saying hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Not only am I saying hello, I'm letting them know that they're welcome.
In this square room?
Yeah.
I guess.
Listen, it's not my fault that you want to be a hater. Anyways. I actually found something out recently.
That you're adopted.
No, that's still up for debate.
Okay.
I found out apparently, so there's always these lists of professions, male professions that you should always avoid, athletes and club promoters and there's certain red flag professions. Apparently one has been circulating with professions that women have, and I guess technically I'm on it. Don't stare at me like that. What do you mean? Oh, I thought you meant none as in nothing.
Nope.
But
N-U-N.
Oh, you're so funny. No, the list is nurses, IG models, realtors, teachers, bottle girls, stock traders, flight attendants, and podcast owners for women.
This is awkward.
I know, right? I was like, oh my God, I'm a part of something. But no, I was like, no, honestly, I think when it comes to, flight attendants had the honorable mention. They were just kind of, I think bottle girls for sure. I don't know what it is with teachers and nurses, because this is not the first time we heard this. Remember we talked about the woman, the divorce lawyer? Yeah. And she was like, she sees that a lot as well. Teachers and nurses. I feel like
teachers, it's just the way they talk to you, and nurses is they just feel like they're better than you.
I mean, God. They're like, you cut yourself and you couldn't even save your own life. You were about to bleed out if I wasn't here.
Pretty much, yeah, exactly. Ugh, commoner.
Just get a fucking Band-Aid. Because I think when a nurse or, God forbid, a doctor is around, you forget everything. You're like, help me. You become helpless. And they're just like...
Because Caden's mom is she's a preschool teacher. Mm-hmm. So sometimes when she talks, I'm like, okay, first of all, let's get
So what we're not going to do is...
Yeah, we're not going to do that. You don't have to dumb it down. Just talk to me.
Oh, yikes, that's embarrassing. I don't think she's dumbing it down because she's a preschool teacher. I think she's dumbing it down because she's speaking to you.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. Of course, here I am having to be the bearer of bad news.
Yeah. Keep it to yourself.
You're looking at me like you're plotting revenge.
I'm looking at you like I can't see you.
So it's the same look?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Because you kind of squinted a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. It got really blurry for a second, so I had to squint. Yeah.
I used to do that, but they say that's worse for you.
It is.
Essentially straining to see is not.
Oh.
But I'm like, you expect me to my instinct is to try to see.
Exactly.
I don't want to just.
What do you want from me?
Yeah. But yeah, I was kind of, I was like, interesting. I think the male podcast owners are the more toxic group between men and women. I say that because...
Well, okay. Because realistically, the list is not about toxic. It's about stay away from.
But you want to stay away...
Am I staying away from you because you're toxic, or am I staying away from you because you're honest and will hurt my feelings? Because podcast owners, I can understand. Because you're going to bring up things that I'm going to take personal. You know what I mean? Because girls I've talked to who know that I'm on a podcast, they don't listen. And I respect that. I can understand that. But as your
Because
significant,
they're not trying to get their feelings hurt.
exactly, and as your significant other, or you're trying to date them, now it's like, okay, if I talk to you and I hear something I don't like, you're not doing it on purpose.
You know what's funny? I've had I shouldn't say various, that sounds crazy, but like I've had a couple different men who are like, oh, like I want to listen to your podcast. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
They're
Yeah.
like, tell me the name of it.
No. Yeah.
Because then I can't share my stories.
Exactly.
My 2 stories
About you.
I don't do anything, but you know, I'm not trying to expose myself. But also, I feel like having a podcast and being able to put my feelings out there just candidly and just being blunt has made me more blunt, because see, and this is why he can't hear this episode. I was speaking to someone a couple days ago and we were talking about potentially being together, and I told him that I feel like he's manipulative, and I just said it, and I think normally I'd be like, you know, I feel bad, and I did explain, I'm like, I don't think you're a manipulative person, but I think unintentionally you know, but like just to come out and be like, yeah, I think you're manipulative. Like,
isn't everybody a bit manipulative if you think about it?
Yeah, but I gave specifics.
Okay.
I gave specific examples.
The way that I saw that you opened your eye made me understand. Yeah, you didn't even have to say anything. If you just opened your eye, yeah, like that, I saw that.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone has the ability to. I don't think everyone is.
Well, when I say everybody is, right?
Just because you are doesn't just because you are doesn't mean everyone is.
When you're pursuing someone, you're convincing them they should be with you.
Yes.
So really, you are kind of manipulating
well, you're
their
not
mind.
convincing, because I feel like as much as like I want you to like me, I have to make sure I like you as well. Like we're trying each other out. That dating phase, that getting to know each other phase, like I'm not gonna.
When you say dating, when you're dating, aren't you already together?
It's like, okay, going on dates.
Okay, there we go.
Courting.
Yeah, there we go.
When you are being courted, it's like, okay, yes, you want to put your best foot forward, but also like it's by far my least favorite part of dating, because I feel like it's kind of like fake. So I try to be, obviously, like, you know, you like the person, but like I just try to be myself, because it's like you're either gonna find out now or down the road, and like I would rather save myself that trouble, you know. It's
funny because when you're courting, when you're going on dates and stuff, like what you see is what you believe the person is, right? But you also believe there's another part of the person you don't know. And I have that problem because I'm me. So it's like, oh, like he's doing this, like he's just trying to be
for the other foot.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, this is me. Like,
yeah.
I would do this for anybody.
No, I think it is you. Like, I'm not doing shit that I wouldn't normally do, but I'm also like,
well, people want to believe they're special in a sense. Like, oh, you know, he pulled out my chair for me. Like every time we go out, he holds the door. Like certain things that I've done, they take it the wrong way, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Like, this is just what it is.
Yeah, I can see that. But like, I don't know. They're obviously
they're fucked.
No, but they're gonna learn, obviously. Like, oh no, he's
the
just
hard
like
way.
this.
Yep. You know when they learn? When an argument comes up. You do this for all your bitches. Yes, I did tell you that.
Honestly,
I do.
I shouldn't say enjoy. That sounds crazy. Like legit crazy. I somewhat look forward to my first like fight or disagreement with someone, because I think it teaches you a lot. Like, I don't want to wait until we're months into like, yeah. Let's see how we like work.
Ready,
and like
go. Scenario time.
So I just think it's funny how no, but you know what I mean? Like, I think it teaches you a lot about someone, the way they handle things. Like, are they gonna cuss me out? Are we gonna sit and talk? Are you gonna act petty like a child? Like, how are things gonna go?
And it's funny because like I haven't dated anyone in years, and like ever since, like, I don't know, there's little things I take into account, because like I watch how people behave, how they act and stuff like that, and I adjust how I behave based off of how they are. So it's like, yeah, everything is fine, you know, you're cool, yeah, you tell her you'll call her back, and then it reaches a certain point where every time I call you, you always call me back, but when you're on the phone with so and so, you don't tell them you'll call them back, but you're so ready to hang up on me and talk to whoever. Yes, play this game with me.
That's just a little much.
Oh, girls are very much. Very, very much.
I find my issue is that the men who are attracted to me are just way too clingy too fast.
Maybe they feel like they have to be.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't feel like I'm a particularly distant person. I know I sound like it, but like you know me in a relationship.
But maybe that's what makes them want to cling more. Because you seem kind of like...
she's playing hard to get...
Yeah,
no, honey,
yeah, exactly.
It's not a game. We're not playing.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. What I've noticed is if I have a crush on someone long enough, I get the ick. And, like, not just about one thing. About everything about them. So that's why I'm like, oh, shit. Maybe
Did you
I
do
just
your eyebrows?
Can't. No.
Sorry. Did it always, like, arch like that?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
How can you even see my eyebrows?
I don't know. I was looking at your eye, and, like, I looked up, and I was like, wait, she has eyebrows.
I don't... I've always had eyebrows.
Yeah, but, like, I
don't know. I don't have anything on them.
What the fuck?
Are they nice?
Yeah, but, like, I thought... You know how people do that eyebrow thing? Like, huh?
Yeah.
I thought you were doing that. That's I'm like, why are you doing that with your face?
I'm moving my face.
No, like your eyebrow. You know, one up, one down. That's the noise I picture.
When you go, huh? You make me sound like a fucking cartoon character.
That's what I'm picturing.
Not even like a cute one, like a villain. I'm
like every time you move your eyebrow, like it just looks like you're doing the one up, one down thing.
I have very
arch.
Like this part of my face moves a lot when I emote.
Yeah. Okay.
You're more of a lower half of your face emoting person.
Face.
Like, yeah, because you could be giving a lot of emotions, but like your eyes won't be dead. As dynamic.
Dead.
I wouldn't say
dead.
But my emotions up here more so in the lower part. So
I think that's how I can like tell, like when we're talking and you're about to say something, I like see it in your eye first. Like you have a gleam. And I'm like, yes, you're correct. But I didn't say yes. I know. You don't have to.
Yeah, where it's like you'll hold your mouth in a certain way, and I'm like, Des, see you right now. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I don't know. I think female podcast owners are just more honest, as you said. But I don't think it's like a toxic thing. I think men with podcasts are always trying to tell other men about women who they normally don't get. So it's like...
I disagree with that because man, I got it. Sorry.
No, I don't... See, I think... Here's the thing. We balance each other out. Because, like, if you were another woman... Like, if it was a woman-based thing, it would be a little off. Or if we were two men... Like, you know what I mean? I think it's a good balance. So I don't count you in that.
Good. I don't want to be counted. I don't want to be
count
counted.
Me out.
Yeah, please. Don't add me in any poll or anything.
Oh, the poll.
Yeah.
You know what was crazy?
That you didn't do it on time?
I did it, though.
Not on time?
It was a couple hours late.
It was late.
How did you know?
Because I kept going on the page to look.
Okay, listen. I feel attacked.
No, you should.
Wait. Yeah, it went up like 6 hours late. Like, from when the podcast went up.
Yeah.
But the point is that... It was like 100% people say, like no one, people always say no just to either because that's what they feel or just to be an asshole. And like no one.
Why do you think people are being assholes? Maybe.
Oh, because I have friends who would have just
said no to say no.
Yeah, just to be like, that's what I mean. I don't mean like actual assholes.
Okay.
Like they're just,
okay. Like you're being a shithead.
Yeah.
Got it.
But no one did that. Everyone said like it was 100% yes.
Are you surprised?
Yeah. Like I said, I thought at least like you would go on there and be like, no. Like, I don't know.
Actually, I went up there 3 times and I saw you didn't post it. I'm like, I can't wait to chew her out.
No, I'm not like you. I'm a little late, but I always show up.
I don't like that.
I'm just saying.
I don't like that.
I wasn't passed out, unconscious, dead to the world.
It's been
MIA.
a while.
Don't put that out there. No. And it should be a while and should never happen again. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. So thank you guys if you voted. If you looked when the podcast first went up and you didn't see it, my bad. It wasn't just a couple hours late.
It was still not a couple.
It was still a few. It was still up the day that the podcast
went
up.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I actually I don't know. You know when friends are like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, and you're kind of like, whatever, but like, let me just go out. I'm like, the weather's nice. Like, I don't do anything or go anywhere. Like, let me try to have somewhat of a nice summer. So I'm like, okay. Just, like, agreed to go with some friends. And I actually ran into someone, like, completely random. Like, we were trying to go somewhere, and, like, there was, like, a line outside. So we walked to the back of the line, and, like, I locked eyes with someone. And I'm like, this person looks so familiar. And I'm like, oh my God.
From your past?
Yeah.
Like high school past?
Yes, kind of.
Do I know them?
Yeah.
I know of them or I know them?
You know them.
I know them.
Yeah.
A guy?
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, it is amazing to see you. Like, it was
not from camp.
Yes. Yes, you know exactly who it is?
No, I don't.
Oh my God. Like, when I tell you, I was
one of the brothers?
so happy. No. I was so happy to see this person. It literally made my whole...
With a J.
It made
I
my
knew
whole...
I knew it! If it wasn't the brothers, it had to be him.
It made my whole weekend, and I was like, oh my
that's
God.
good.
And we spent, like, the rest of the night together.
Yeah, obviously.
And, like...
Obviously. Did he cry?
No.
Did you cry?
No.
Wow, that's a surprise.
Like, we did like shots and we were
now we're like
adults.
Yeah,
but I was just like, wow, you know what? Like, I was having a good time with my friends, but it was just.
But you're happy you even went out.
It
now.
made
that's
100%. Because like we never completely lost contact, but like we became more like social media friends.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen him in years, and then I think the last time we spoke was like last summer. Again, it was just like on Instagram. Yeah. So it was great.
That's
it was
good.
Really great. Yeah.
I'm glad.
I know.
There's only one person I want to see if I go out. So,
who?
Caden's uncle, because I haven't seen him in years.
Caden's uncle.
Yeah.
Which one? I guess you can't say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
one that I know.
You don't personally know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then I would
not on my side. If that's what you're thinking.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So then I know who you're talking about. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I know.
Yeah. So, he I don't want to say disappeared because he didn't disappear because I see him on social media.
Right. But I know what you mean. Like kind of just like somewhat of a ghost. Yeah.
And I'll send him stuff not questions, but information.
Right. It's like social media friends and you don't want it to be
not even that because he doesn't reply. I just send him stuff so he doesn't have to reply. Just just so you know. This is what's going on in your family's life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. No, this one is sees my story and he'll be like, oh, you were here. Oh, you should definitely check this out.
Social
I went here.
Friends.
That's what I mean. That's what it became. But it was no. We were like, oh, we need to do this more often. And then we both had a moment. We're like, no. Not the way.
For real.
Yeah. and we laughed. We're like, yeah, because everyone says that.
Of course.
But we're like, it was just very nice.
Yeah, because when people say that to me, I'm like, yeah, for sure. I go home and I'm like,
delete.
No existence of me ever.
I'm like, that's one thing about becoming an adult. Because back in the day, it was we should do this again the next night or the next weekend.
Literally the next night.
But it was and then got home. He texted me. This 4 a.m. I got home. Are you home? I'm like, yeah. And he was like, I'm so glad seeing you. I love you so much. I'm like, I love you too. Yeah.
Oh God. That's good. Yeah. This weekend I learned that nobody should ever have children.
I could have told you that.
I have a few theories of life, but that's a religious thing, but that's neither here nor there. Mm-hmm. But I don't believe people should have children. I believe it is a sin to have kids.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What made you reach this conclusion?
That it's a sin to have kids?
Yeah.
I have kids.
Yeah, but you love them.
No, for sure. That doesn't mean I want them.
Well, Kaden, if you're listening to this, don't.
The reason why I say people always see the better half of having kids, even. No,
they don't.
Well, you're just terrified. When I say the better half,
no, I don't even mean having them. Yeah, I'm terrified of having them. But I legit, yesterday, I was in my kitchen and I was thinking I couldn't be a mother. I'm first of all, I have a hard time leaving my dog. Mm-hmm. I'm I get it when parents are
losing it.
Oh, I miss my kids. You'd be gone for an hour.
Yeah.
Because the person whose house I went to, she has a dog, and then her boyfriend's dog were there, and I was I was talking to my friend, again, another friend that you know, and I was oh, when you're out and you're around other dogs, does it make you miss your dog? She was no. But she's a cat person, though. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I was well...
I miss mine.
Yeah. But, not to the point where I'm oh, my God. But it's just, that's why I'm if I had children, I don't know. You never want to be that person who, I don't know.
It's mixed emotion because I get what you're saying.
I feel like women go through this more than men, right?
Well, when I say it's mixed,
their whole identity becomes being a mother, and I'm like, that is part of who you are. But I don't want that to be who I am, and I feel like I would become that person.
Oh, it is,
and I would hate that about me.
The reason why I say it is like even when like I was younger and had Caden, like literally everything you do is parenthood. Even when you're nowhere near your kid, you're not going to see your kid for a week. That doesn't mean you can do reckless things. Why not? Because what if you end up in jail? What if you end up too drunk? And
okay, well, I'm not going to be that.
I'm just saying, like, anything could happen. So, like, even when you're not parenting, you're still a parent at the end of the day.
For sure. But, I mean, I don't think that part would change about me because, like, you don't do
much anyways.
Thank you. I was going to say my particular situation is, like, even when I'm out with I've like all my adult and like teenage life, I've had certain responsibilities that I have to like, did I do this? Is this taken care of? So I don't think that would change about me.
I think for you, what would be the worst would be leaving your child with other people, like anybody else. Oh, even if you're like, I trust you, like, okay, he has to eat at this time and da 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 da.
I don't trust my mom with my dog. No, and she knows.
No, I believe you. No. I believe you. So that's what I think would change for you.
Why? Why are you trying to feed my dog Popeyes? Why? I
can understand that.
Oh, he's hungry. Did he tell you that? Yes. I'm like, okay. All right. And I'm the crazy dog person? Yeah. You said my dog told you that he needs Popeyes? Okay.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. You didn't hear it? Popeye. That was the dog.
Yeah, but I was like, like the idea of having kids one day is nice, but like.
It's not.
The part of me that is me now and knowing the me I want to be, I don't want it to be my identity. I want it to be, it's part of who you are, of course, but like, I don't know. So I kind of just, I gave myself the ick, basically. I thought about it and I was like, ugh. Because think about my future self as a mother.
Baby number 2 is at the point where he's trying to talk.
He's been there.
Yeah, but now he's really trying. And like, you could see the frustration in his face when you're not doing what he wants. I'm like, sir, you're not gonna yell at me and talk to me any way you feel like. I don't care.
Did we not say his name?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
We can give him a name.
Let's call him King.
Okay.
So yeah, like, oh God, ew.
What?
I realized in my everyday life I don't even say his name.
You don't?
No.
Oh, like, the baby's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that little shit's all right.
Well, I won't call him little shit.
You don't say that.
Yeah, and like
you definitely call him some other things.
No, for sure, for sure.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah, that was personal. No. I don't like that one.
Well, I mean, babies are little shits. They are, sorry, including yours, all of them.
No, all of them.
All babies.
No, I don't disagree.
No, I say it with love. They're lovable little shits, but like, except for when they take big shits.
Yeah. Oh.
And they have those explosions that go up their back.
Oh, I know those ones all too well.
Oh my God, why? You're so little and you don't even eat
like how?
Solids.
Like what's going on down there? But I'm convinced, like I said, that people should not have children, and that.
Give me 3 concrete reasons as to why.
Why you should not have children?
Yeah.
Way too much money, not enough outcome. Like it's not.
It's not worth the reward.
It's not worth the reward.
But do you really know that yet? Like,
yes, I do.
You have
yes, I do. You know what? You know what it is? People forget over time, because there's conversation me and Caden's mom have where she's like, "Oh, I don't remember that." I'm like, "Oh, I know you don't, but I do."
Like with your son?
Yeah, like when he was a baby and like things we've gone through, and there's things that she remembers that I don't. Mm-hmm. So when people say it's worth it, they say it's worth it because that's your child. You know, you always want it to be worth it. But if you're
there's a lot of people who are like, I don't like children, and you're like, oh, but you have kids. You're like, yeah, I love my own, but I don't like kids.
No, I don't like kids.
Don't drop your kids off to me. Don't ask me to babysit. I totally get that though, because kids
are shit.
And like, we can say that because we've worked with kids of like all like different ages, different backgrounds. It's not just about like family or your own children. It's like, no, kids all across the board are horrible.
All across the board horrible.
What's that face?
Okay, so I'm showing Joe a video of my son.
Why is he giving you the stink
and
eye?
He's looking at the TV.
Oh, it looks like he.
And he looks so whatless. He looks so useless.
He looks like
me. Yeah, and I
hey, you said it, not me.
I do like that because like that's how I feel on an everyday basis.
Yeah,
and I enjoy that. And right now he's at the point where like he can identify different people, obviously, and he is beyond attached to me. Like when I say beyond, like.
But your first son was like that too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I looked at his mom and I'm like, you're fucked.
Good luck.
Yeah. Caden's mom even looked at her and was like, this is not going to be fun. Trust me.
She remembers that part.
Yeah. Because she's still going through it now. Like, yeah. No, it's, yeah.
Stop. I almost got emotional for her.
Like, we'll be talking about something. She's like, okay, yeah.
It's always a fucking dad. You guys, listen, I'm sorry, but people who bear children you can be a father and bear children, whatever. It's Pride Month. We get it. But typically it's the mothers, and the fucking fathers are always the ones who just come in and they're fun and they can discipline a little bit and then they laugh it up and like, oh, my boy.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because, and this is my theory, as the mother, you guys try to be the disciplinary one and the fun one. You can't be both.
Be one.
Whereas as the dad, like, most of us are really laid back.
I think that's the thing. By default, mothers fall into the disciplinarian role because genetically we worry more.
Exactly.
It's not even like we're trying to be like nah, but like we do that because we care.
Be careful, sweetie. Make sure you have this. Make sure you have that. Do you have your helmet? You have your knee pads? Because
when you have the dad who's like that, everyone's like, yo, calm down.
Chill.
It's not that serious.
Yeah, he's okay.
But when a mother does it, you're like, she's just being a mother. Yeah. Like you're like, it is what it is. You're not gonna tell her don't worry, because then she'd be like, what do you mean? But like when a dad is like, oh my god, honey, here's your pads. You're like, bro, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
And it just is what it is. So, like, I remember years ago, me and Caden's mom had a conversation. Do you want to be the fun one? And I will be the disciplinary.
I remember you told me this.
And she was like, yeah. I'm like, okay. But just know, when I discipline, my word is law. Like, that's it. And she's like, well, so we tried it for a while. And, like, I was very...
Your son hasn't...
No, he's not bad
really
at all.
Needed to
ever
be seriously disciplined, so it's like your role
not
is still
even
doing
a
nothing.
joke discipline.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what role did you take on then?
The most is like he's very sarcastic like me. Mm-hmm. So she'll say something, and he'll be like, "What's the point? It's not like you can see," because she wears glasses, and she like sometimes she doesn't have her glasses on, and to her it's like, "Why are you attacking me?" And she'd be like, "Des, did you hear what he just said?" I'm like, do you want me to correct that? And she knows me saying that is me saying, if I do say something about this, it's you he still won't like. It's like, he'll be fine with me. Because if you point to me,
everything you do, just to be damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Exactly. So just be quiet.
And I'm going to do all that and like lose myself in becoming a mother just for you to be ungrateful?
Crazy, right? Don't have kids.
Just for you to come. And I know it's like it's the way like babies learn and develop, but like when they say dada first, it's like easier for them to say than mama. But like I know some women like legit get pissed.
No, hurt. Like tears. Like it hurts.
No. Like take the baby back. You and the baby.
I can believe that.
Like
I can believe that.
Because especially when you have like a
so
deadbeat.
Insulting. And
then the dad comes around once and the kid's like, Dada! You're like, yo. But I don't know. I mean, like, listen, kids and families, like, that's amazing. I've always seen myself with kids. Mostly. Because I'm like, I like my life right now.
I can see you with adopted kids.
Yeah.
I can't see you pregnant, pushing out a baby.
I can't see myself pregnant either.
Yeah, like I can't. I can see you maybe having sex.
Sorry. Wow, I feel attacked. I don't want to be pregnant.
It doesn't. Yeah.
If y'all on the podcast, you like audience, if you guys ever hear me say I got pregnant, just know it wasn't on purpose, okay? No, I feel like I'm just so terrified of actually giving birth. I don't want my vagina to rip to my asshole.
I even think the process of you being pregnant would just be so much.
No, I wouldn't like it.
Nobody would like it, Joe. Nobody would like it.
Wouldn't like me pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah, no. But like it's mostly the giving birth process that like
terrifies you.
Yeah, because like being pregnant, no, I wouldn't like it, but like who knows? Some women are like, hey, being pregnant is the best I've ever felt. So like, hey, maybe I'll be one of those people. But it's like the actual giving birth that is really turning me off.
When I was younger, I always said that I wanted, like, if I ever had a kid, I'd want the girl to either have some complications during pregnancy, where it's, okay, she passed away, here's the baby, it's all yours. I don't like sharing. So I don't like...
So you wish death upon the mother of your child?
I don't wish death.
Des, what did you just say? You used to say that if you ever had a kid, you would hope that she would pass away just so you don't have to share the kid.
Or she'd be like, I don't want this baby here. All my rights are gone.
Maybe you should have just said that. How about that?
That was the second one.
No. It shouldn't be a second one. It should be the only one.
No, but there's more than one way for that to happen.
No. She doesn't have to die for her to not want to be a mother.
She's still a mother. You have a mother. She's just dead. People die giving birth.
But don't wish it on...
I don't wish it. I just...
You did? You just said you used to wish.
I used to wish that there was a way I would be able to keep the baby.
You want full custody.
Yes.
That's the word.
Yes.
Not pass away.
But if it came to that...
Stop!
What? I ran these scenarios because I've seen movies where they're like, all right, you have to choose the baby or the mother.
You're like, get rid of her.
You didn't even have to ask. Doc.
Her head game was shit anyways. Like,
Doc, come on. Like, look at her. No, I mean, like, she's near death anyways. The child is just being born. She's near death. Just let go.
You know, it's always crazy to think about, like, what people would, like, say. Because some people are like, you know, like, I've lived my life, like, give my baby a chance.
Yeah.
But it's like, you haven't really lived your life. You're in your 20s, 30s.
And you're just having your first
maybe
baby.
40s. Yeah. It's like, you think you're going to die at 50? Like, you haven't lived your life. And then on the other hand, there's the people who are just like, well, the baby hasn't lived either, so they're not missing anything. Technically, you know, don't come for me, people. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? And we're talking about in a life or death, we can only save one. Like, it's very, it's not black and white. I think it's just, you know.
It's a hard choice, yes.
Because my instinct is save me. What are you saying? But, like, I've never even been pregnant. Like, I know you get attached to it when it's inside of you.
Well, I'm different, but like if it was like, okay, knock on wood, like a car accident or something, and it's like save me or save the baby for some other reason, I would say save the baby, but only because, not because I don't want to live, but because I know the traumaticness that's coming for the mother after knowing that you lost your child. I
think it's traumatic to lose anyone. I do think there's another layer when it's your child.
Yeah.
But like if it's your partner too, I mean, come on.
I think your partner hurts, but at least you have your child there and you feel like that much connected to your child.
Sorry, I got goosebumps because I just thought of Vanessa Bryant losing Kobe and Gianna.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about one or the other. She lost both.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And like, I don't know, for me, like if I had to choose, I'm choosing a child. But I can understand why
I would choose my child over my partner.
Yeah.
I don't have a partner, but like, you know what I mean?
And I can understand why some people
but then you say that, but then it's like you love this person so much. Like it's easy for me to say these things when I'm not in it. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, in it doesn't make a difference. If you have to choose, I'm telling you, when you're in it, it won't make a difference because you know what you're doing is out of love. Because now, if I choose the child,
I told my mom that I would choose my dog over her. Is that bad?
That's pretty fucked up.
Is that bad?
Oh, that is funny. That is so funny.
I need to, like, the scene was appropriate though.
Okay, what's the scene?
How do I say this without, she was doing something reckless that could have hurt him. And I told her that if I had to push her down and injure her to save my dog,
that's appropriate.
I would do that without hesitation over and over again. Yeah, I said all that.
That was appropriate.
No, but she was also pissing me off because she was being reckless. And I'm like, yo, if you injure, like,
because now you're doing it on purpose.
I will choose him over you. Okay. That's what I said. But like, it wasn't
but the over and over again was excessive.
But you're being reckless.
No, I understand. But the over and over again.
I love my mom. I would choose my mom over everybody.
Yeah.
Except. But I said this to her face. It's not, it's not behind her back. Nobody send my mom
true.
clips.
That's true.
I know someone who's listening right now who's gonna be like, "Oh, I can't wait to tell your mom."
On Sunday, I hugged my mom for the first time in a long time. It's pretty weird. I almost punched her in her nose.
Why? And what's funny? You and your mom are so alike.
I know.
You guys are so you guys are very different, but also
very much alike.
It's like so weird.
It's not weird.
No, because it's like
she raised me.
No.
I am what she created.
I don't mean that it's weird that you guys are alike. It's weird that you guys are both so different, but because you're so different, you're so alike. Like, it's just, I don't know. It just like works symbiotically.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand that. Everyone tells me, they're like, oh, every time you and your mom get into a fight or argue, you guys are both so petty. Yeah, that's where I get it from.
Not even that. Like, I mean, I haven't seen your mom in years, but I remember like being around the two of you, and like when you guys are cutting up, you guys laugh the same. Like,
oh, because I do it on purpose.
To a certain extent, but I've been around you sometimes where like that piece of
that laugh, that's
that
my mom's laugh.
Yeah, that you just let out, and you weren't doing that because you're like, oh,
I'm not thinking of my mom. Let me laugh.
Stick it to my mom right now.
No. But like I used to do it on purpose because I was telling her one day, I'm like, Mom, your laugh is so annoying and extra. Oh, what are you talking about? And I did it, and everybody in the room was like, yo. That's exactly how she laughed. And it was at work. And she's like, "Me no laugh like that. You sound like hyena." And I'm like, that's my point, Mom. That is. And then since then, I just always do it. And like, if we're in person and we're laughing and like we're laughing at the same thing, I'll laugh like that and then stare her dead in the eye. Like, and she'll immediately stop.
You like being a buzzkill.
I do.
Why is that?
I don't know.
And you do it, I feel like the closer the person is to you, the more you want to kill their vibe.
Yeah. Even like.
Why?
Entering sex, I do it too. No.
Like, ooh, yeah. And you're like, no.
Yeah.
Stop being so excited.
Yesterday, cat's out the bag. Actually, it was today. Awkward. Today, this girl was like kissing me, trying to get in the mood. And.
Cat's out the bag?
What did she say?
You say cats out the pants. You know what I'm saying?
See, I would say something like that. And then she'd be like, all right, we're done. And I'm like, oh, why are we done? No. And like, or like, I'll think something. And I think the weirdest things at the weirdest times. And I'll just say it out loud. And you're just like, she's like, if you don't want to do this, just say you don't want to do this.
I'm like that as well. And I've heard that it's a real boner killer. I don't know. I think one of my things is like, even being like somewhat intimate with someone, like my mind is in it for like a split second, and then I'm like, okay, when is this gonna be over?
I just think random things.
And you know what? It's again, it's because people give me the ick. So it's like a guy will be doing something and I'm in it, and then I'm like, wait, why is he making
You're like,
that
okay,
noise?
now he's doing too much.
Why is he doing all
like,
that?
oh, don't touch me there.
Oh, don't try to speak that way. Like,
Ew.
That's not sexy.
Oh God, just get off me.
And then I'm like, yeah, no. And it's like, oh, like you don't want no.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure? Let me just no. What if
then they try harder and I get more turned off, and it's like just I don't know. I get more into things when I don't think about it, and like that's like it's not. I don't know.
No, that's a lot of people, which is why a lot of people smoke and drink and do stuff before sex.
Maybe that's gonna have to be me. I don't think I could smoke though.
I don't.
Doesn't that make you think more?
Fuck no.
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 When you're high, you're not like.
No, fuck no. When I'm high, I'm hard as fuck.
Okay.
Hard as fuck.
You know what? I've heard from people that when they have sex high, it's like a whole other thing.
Because all your senses are like heightened, right?
Heightened.
Enhance?
And heightened.
And heightened. And heightened is not a word?
Enlightened is.
And heightened is not a word?
You're thinking heightened and enhanced. And heightened is not a word, my darling.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
My senses are enheightened.
Enheightened.
Enheightened is not a word? Yeah, we need to look this up. Enheightened is a word. No way. Enheightened has to be a word.
No.
I've been saying it my whole life.
Look, enlightened. See, when you type in heightened, it automatically is like, do you mean enlightened? Why don't you believe me?
Enheightened, Middle English compound.
Don't go to Urban Dictionary for in heightened.
It's
Look. In heightened, the state of mind after reached after smoking.
In heightened, exactly. You're in heightened.
It's not an actual definition.
It's a definition if it's there.
That's so funny. It's in Urban Dictionary. It's not going to be fucking real. Webster's.
So I'm not wrong. But everything
just heighten.
Everything
elevate.
Feels so much better. So like a simple like kiss on the neck, you're like, woo! Hold on. It didn't feel like that before I smoked.
I also think that like, if like someone's coming over and you're like, oh, like they're gonna expect us to like have sex or fool around or whatever. Like it doesn't have to be like anything serious, but like that takes me out of it. Like if you think,
like the spontaneousness.
Yes, but I don't like to be spontaneous.
Got it.
What's wrong with me?
No, I get it.
No.
You don't want to have sex. Got it.
No, but I said it's not even just about sex.
You don't want to be touched. You don't want to see anybody.
I just don't want you to come over. How about that?
Yeah. You don't even have to text me, to be honest.
We don't have to speak.
I don't even know you.
No, that sounds bad.
That doesn't mean it's not true.
No. It's like we can spend time. How about you just go on that end of the couch and I'll go on this end?
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
And like if I want to do something, I'll make a move. Don't make a move on me. Yeah. Because it'll turn me off.
Yeah. But don't just lay there like a starfish.
No, if I make a move, you gotta like reciprocate, but don't go too far.
Much. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And don't not
like if I kiss you, you can kiss me back, but don't touch me.
A light touch.
Yeah. Okay. Like
don't just fucking grab me by the pussy. Like
don't just grab me by the pussy. I like that.
Like yeah, you know what I mean. Like all I did was kiss you. Stop. See now it's done.
Yeah. Now I take it back. Get out.
See that's the thing. The people that I've dated or have talked to, they just do the most. And the person who like I remember one time like there was this guy, and like we weren't like in a relationship, but I remember talking to one of my friends, and I was like, yo. Like this guy actually makes me like super horny, and she was like, "What?
That's crazy."
Yeah, don't roll your eyes.
That's crazy. I'm waiting for the rest of the story.
No, and like she was like, "Joe, like this is coming out of your mouth," and it's because it was the right. I almost want to throw up. It was the right amount of like reciprocation, or like he would initiate, but not too aggressive, but not too passive. Mm-hmm. It was just like the right amount. Mm-hmm. But then eventually I got tired of that as well. But like,
that's so funny.
No, but that wasn't because of like sexually he turned me on, but it was like his personality. Mm-hmm. He was one of those people that would smoke weed, and like even when he wasn't smoking, he would be high. Like, he just talks stupid, really slow.
Oh, I can't deal with that. Get to the point.
Always like, yeah. So yeah, it's whatever. I was just like 24/7, and he was a nice guy, and he was like really hot, but like you can only deal with this for so long.
For 2 minutes.
Yeah, so that
makes sense.
Yeah. Because I remember one time, like a year after we stopped talking, he hit me up and he was like, "Oh, we should go for coffee," and I was like,
Did you change your voice?
No, it's not the voice. It's like his voice was okay. It was like, pick up the fucking pace. Why are you speaking so slow?
I got shit to do today.
No, and it's like he would speak slowly. He just would act like he was high all the time, like super high, even when he wasn't. Wow. Yeah. Like, oh god, I could tell you stories.
Yeah, no, with like flirting and dating people, like everyone knows that I love the chase. I like when people act like they don't want me or want to tell me they don't want me, because now I'm going to make you want me, and when you want me.
See, people like you think I'm playing a game, and I'm like, no.
Yes. It's yes.
And then they try harder, and I'm like,
Yes.
No.
And then even harder and harder and harder. And then when I disappear, see, I knew you would stop eventually. Yeah, it's because you miss me. Just say you miss me.
You know, it's funny. I was speaking to someone the other night, because the same Saturday night, because one of my friends found himself in a relationship.
Oh, Jesus
when
Christ.
He didn't want to.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, been there, done that. Basically, the person, like, they were on the phone the night before, and the other person was like, yeah, like, I think we should do it. And, like, I guess he was a little drunk, and he was like, yeah. And then he woke up the next morning and was kind of like...
Wait.
He was like, oh, like, they probably weren't serious. And they spoke to the person, and the person was like, nah, like...
That ass.
Yeah. And he was like, uh-oh.
All right.
So he was talking to us about it, and I was like, no. what you, because everyone was like, no, just tell him you want to stop connection, whatever. And like the thing is, he likes this person.
Yeah, but just didn't want to take that step yet.
Right, or at all.
Yeah.
With this person, not at all in general.
But I do like you. Yeah.
And he didn't want to lose that. So I'm like, the best way to say things is be like, okay, you know what? I thought about it. It was like not even a full 24 hours, right? So I'm like, just be like, I thought about things and I think we're moving too fast and I just want to take a step back. Like, let's just, take it slower, go back to what we were. And like, that was my advice. And like, everyone was giving their advice, but like, we agreed that mine was the best because theirs was like, just tell them the fuck off. It's like, it doesn't, that doesn't work if you want to preserve the relationship. I mean, I don't know. It was a mess because he was like, oh, I am technically in a relationship, but like I slept with someone else today. And I'm like, ooh, whoopsies. Like, you've had a boyfriend for 12 fucking hours. I'm like, get it together.
No, I would have just been like, honestly, like, I know we had this conversation last night, but I was really drunk. Like, I was just saying, yeah, like, I didn't realize that means we're in a relationship. Okay, well, sorry, but like,
no, where he went wrong is when the other person the next day was like,
confirmed?
no, I meant it. That's when you should have like,
oh, whoa, my bad.
Instead of just being like, okay. Yeah, and then come talk to us like, no, that was a perfect opportunity. Oh, like you were being serious. Like, okay, well, let's slow things down. Like that would have been the perfect time, but oh well,
it happens.
What do you think the best part of the boob is?
I hate breasts.
I didn't say you had to love it.
Just no part of it.
Nothing. Really?
It's not necessary.
You don't think the nipple is the best part?
I don't think it's necessary.
I mean, women's nipples are 100% necessary for reproductive purposes.
Why?
It feeds and nurtures the child.
We noticed that we don't need breast milk anymore.
Well, back in the day before formula existed,
we are no longer back in the day.
But I'm just saying, like, they're there for a
necessary.
Purpose. But I'm saying...
Put the child straight to a cow.
So you would date... Jesus
I would date a flat-chested, no nipple ass bitch.
No nipples?
Oh, you say she ain't got no nipples?
No nipple, long titty having bitch.
Yeah. I'm not a breast guy. I don't know. It just doesn't entice me.
Not even like a little something?
No, like
you don't care.
I don't. Yeah, like if like I understand that the nipples are a very sensitive area, and like you do things to it, it makes girls feel a type of.
No, I don't even mean like what's the best part
sexually.
Just in general.
Well, it could. What other parts are there to breasts?
Some people like side boob. Some people like under boob. Some people like the top cleavage. I think top cleavage is the best part.
If we're talking about what I think is the best part, none of it.
Because think about it, right? Like men and women have boobs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Nipples to me are just kind of like whatever. But like there's so much more to the boob.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like the rest of the boob is what makes your boob unique.
Nipples used to make me uncomfortable.
Why?
Because you have some nipples that are like really big.
True. And nipples get bigger when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
So the babies are fucking blind.
Like big nipples used to scare me. I'm not lying to you.
Yeah, no, I'm indifferent. Big nipples, small nipples. There's some that are like really dark. Some that are like there's almost no areola. It's just like nipple. That to me is a little like your baby not gonna find that, but okay. And that's on men and women.
There's some that's a lot of areola with little nipple.
Well, nipples are all kind of little.
Well, littler.
But like. I think when you have a smaller areola, it makes the whole nipple area look smaller. Because when you say nipple, everyone thinks the nipple and the areola.
No, I'm just thinking nipple.
I think of like the whole thing.
Oh no,
I feel like I know it's a separate thing, but it's part of the nipple for me. I guess. Like when someone has like a nipple tattooed on them, like say they had like a mastectomy and they need like a tattoo. It's not just a little. It's the areola when you say. So that's why I think that or like a bottle. When you call like the top part the nipple, it's not just a little part that sticks out. It's the part around it. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I think about it. But I think top cleavage, like the classic cleavage, is the most underrated. I think that's the best part of the boob. Because men have that as well. And men can sometimes have that like really nice pectoral area. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think across the board, it's the top cleavage.
Yeah, I think the whole thing across the board is disgusting.
You like get rid of them.
Yeah, not necessarily. Yeah. And I think like I know a girl has told me this before. Like, I make her feel very good about herself. Because a lot of guys do like boobs and she didn't have any. But she's like, even though I don't have, like, you make me feel good about, like, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about it. Like, what the fuck?
You're like, you could be a double elemental P.
000.
Yeah, or have a fucking concave chest. Don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Show me what's behind you, though.
You see what I'm saying? That's that. Now we're talking.
Turn around and let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
That don't.
I hate you. This is why I can't hype you up, because you go too far.
You know what? It's crazy. So the other day, this girl hyped me up during, like, after sex.
Why? Who would do that?
And honestly, I had to keep it in. Like, I didn't even say a word.
Because you knew you would kill it.
I would murder. Like, she'd be like, never again.
Yeah.
But she was just like, what the fuck? What was that? Oh my God, I can't even think straight. Oh my God. This is why you have people keying your car. This is what you're doing out there. What the fuck? You can't do this to people. How am I supposed to
give me her number. I just need to have a conversation.
Fuck off.
I just need to, like, bring her back down to earth. Like, girl, sometimes we think things and we don't need to say them. Especially, you're not some people, you do need to hype them up. Especially, I know some men, like, you know, they get a little nervous. They get a little performance anxiety. They need a little hyping up. You don't need that. Even if you had a trash day, honestly, they should tell you that it was trash. because you need that. You need to be brought down to earth. Like, your head is in the clouds, and, like,
you know what? It only happened, and it didn't only happen, but I told her, I was like, honestly, I saw something that I didn't like yesterday, and I wasn't jealous, but I didn't like what I saw. So I'm just here to settle a score.
Jealousy.
If that's what you want to call it.
That's what everyone would call it.
You
saw something, made you feel some type of way, so you're like, I'm gonna put in the work so you know who's boss. Like, I know that's how you think.
I will not agree nor disagree.
Okay, all right. Do you remember that the woman, I think she was on, like, 90 Day Fiance, and she was like, she got really popular because she was selling her farts in a jar.
Yes.
She was making, like, 6 figures and whatever. But she had to stop because she, like, her diet of, like, beans and eggs, and, like, she was giving herself really bad gas and, like, bad issues. Well, she has a new business venture.
Jesus Christ.
And it's funny, we were talking about boobs. Okay, before I even tell you, she's selling something.
It's not breast milk.
No, it's not breast milk. Guess again.
What the fuck can you sell?
She's selling something, and it has to do with boobs.
What can you sell from your breasts?
Sweat.
Yo.
She's selling her boobs.
I almost said hang up. So you're just selling your sweat?
No, she's selling her boob sweat. She works out a lot. She said she can fill up maybe like 5 jars a day, so she'll and they just collect it and jar it up and ship it out.
That's so disgusting. Change the topic. That is so disgusting.
But, like, I'm curious as to how much money she's making from it, because she was making farts. I feel like she could just have taken, like, that, you know, that fart spray stuff. Yeah. And, like, well, that one smells like pure shit. I think maybe, like, dilute it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, no, she said she was spraying it onto these, like, silk flower petals.
Oh, yes, and then putting it in the jar.
Because it held the
Preserve
scent.
it, yeah.
Right, which kind of makes sense, because people were like, there's flowers in there. Like, you're trying to make it smell like flowers. She's like, no, they're not real flowers, but it just holds the scent. And I'm like, first of all, I don't know. It's just too much for me.
Good for her. Get it however you want to get it, but don't bring it over here.
So you're telling me
no,
there's no one.
Nobody.
If Gabrielle Union.
No, what am I gonna do with that?
Drink it, sip it, dip your tongue in it.
Like, see, it's different if, like, we were having sex and, like, her sweat is dripping and I'm still kissing her up. Every drop, good to the last drop. It would be different if, like, it was during.
You want it straight from the faucet.
Yeah.
You don't want bottled.
No. Preserving it is what makes it weird.
But I'm like, that's a lot of sweat.
That's a lot of sweat.
She needs to stay hydrated, because
she does.
Sweating that much is going to dehydrate
that
you.
Much.
Well, not anymore. She can't.
She'll go back.
I'm like, she can still do the farts in a jar. She just has to, like, do limited quantity.
Yeah, exactly.
But that could also make her raise her prices, and then she get, like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, okay, so let's just move on then.
Yeah, fuck that.
We're going to do a listener question.
Okay.
And okay, no, that's the wrong email.
Bing, 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 bing.
Okay, so yes, listener questions. So if you are new around here, welcome. I know we already went through that, but I'm welcoming them again. If you want to be a part of the show, meaning, you know, you have a question to ask us, you have a story to share, whatever it may be, we love hearing from you guys. So you can do so by going to thissquareroom.com. There's a little ask us button, or you can go straight to thissquareroom.com/ask.
Yeah.
Either way, go to our website and write into us. We would love to hear what you have to say. Last week we kind of called somebody out.
Oh shit.
So they've emerged from the shadows.
Look at me.
They've emerged from the shadows with their 2 cents. It is the resident homie of this square room, Mikey. And Mikey says, hey guys, okay, before I get scolded at, I've been wanting to write in for a while, but I just haven't had anything I think would be worthy of writing in. I actually had something to write in for last week, but I didn't know how to write it all out, so I just put it off. Before that, I want to say hello to my This Square Room brother, Jacob.
Jeez.
All your submissions have been so interesting. They literally remind me like some sort of movie. It's pretty funny how I'm Hugh's son and you're Dez's son, and Joe has you know what? We're all your family, Joe. Don't say Mikey's really trying to play me right now.
Mikey, I'm back on your side.
Oh, the second he comes for me, you're on his side?
No, it was before that when he was like, oh, I'm like Hugh's son. And Jacob's like, Dez's son. I was like, he's right.
What about
and
me?
Then Joe.
He said, hope your ankle is doing better. Thank you, Mikey. See, you know what he's doing to me? He's like, okay, I'm going to insult you, but I'm going to ask how you doing. I mean, you're not wrong, though. I have no one. No, I have everyone.
You have everyone. We're all your family, Joe.
Oh, my God. It's just like, I'm like the nagging mother, and you guys are the fun dads. That's what the fuck it is. This is why I don't want children. I'm so unappreciated. Jesus Christ.
We acknowledge and appreciate you.
First of all, the we is a lie because you don't. You 100% don't. I know Mikey appreciates me more than you because it's like there's only up from where you are. But yeah, my ankle, better every day. Not 100%, but I'm getting better. Thank you. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an update on how my life is going. My girlfriend and I's 5 months is 2 days before this episode releases. So it means it would have just...
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Oh, happy 5 months. 2 days before this episode releases, which is really cool. I've had pretty much zero contact with my ex-friends ever since my last submission.
Jesus Christ.
Which feels like centuries ago. It kind of does feel like a long time ago. I've become better friends with the people in my classes, but it's more of a we only talk in class type of friendship. And I'm honestly fine with that. I'm still friends with D. And honestly, I only need my girlfriend and D, which is nice. I'm really glad that he's still friends with D. Yeah. I figured out the solution to balancing time between a relationship and friends. Lose your friends. He said that was sarcasm. But also, me and my girlfriend have been talking about plans after high school / in the future in general. Moving to Canada might still be an option. She's always had a thing for Canada since she was little, and we've looked at houses, so that's pretty cool. That's if we want out of country life, or if we want to stay in the States. It's between Kansas and Michigan, but I don't like tornadoes, so I'm really iffy about Kansas. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. I was like, okay, Dorothy. But like Michigan, I mean, if you're gonna be in Michigan, it might as well come to Canada. Yeah, you're like right there. Like what? Michigan's what, like a 4?
Depends on where you are. Yeah.
No, from here.
Like right where we are right now.
Yeah. Because I mean, me and my friends did a road trip to Detroit, and I want to say like from Detroit, it was like 5.5 hour drive, maybe 6, but like to get to Michigan in general, 4 hours, right? Yeah. Sorry. Between Kansas and Michigan, but I don't like tornadoes, so I'm very iffy about Kansas, LOL. Anyways, that's pretty much the update. Now you guys see why I haven't written in months. Still need to answer your question, Des, about how me and Elle became friends, because you claim she's a cult leader, and I'll do my best to answer it in next week's episode. I do have a question for you guys, so my submission isn't as stale. That is not stale. You came in spicy coming from me, Mikey. Both stale. Today, which I'm not mad, obviously, by the way, just have to say, because I feel like sometimes people can't tell with me. Nah. I feel like it's pretty obvious, but like sometimes people
fair
are
enough,
like,
fair enough. Is she actually upset?
Yeah. They're like, well, she's brought it up like 3 times now. Today, the seniors at my school finish. Everyone else still has 4 days, but the seniors are beginning a new chapter in their life tomorrow. And honestly, it kind of saddens me. I know I still have a whole school's year until it's my time, but it's sad to think that I'm probably never going to see a majority of these guys anymore. And it scares me when I think about graduating and leaving a majority of these people behind. I know I've talked about it ages ago, but I don't have my stuff all figured out. So for a portion of time, I feel like my life is going to be lost. Anyways, this isn't about me. My question for you guys is, how was your last day of high school / college, etc.? How was it leaving those who you didn't know, how was it leaving those who you didn't know, but they're still a part of your life? Were you able to keep those strong relationships alive so they continue to this day? That is pretty much it, guys. Sorry if it's too long, but hey, hopefully this makes up for not writing in for a while. Thanks, guys, and have a good day / night. Stay cool.
Well.
Take it away, my friend.
No problem. So
this is like, I don't care about it. I said good riddance and I never looked back.
To answer your question, there's people from my elementary school, so from grade school, that I still speak to, that I haven't seen since grade 7, grade 8. The problem is when you leave high school, you feel like it has to be an everyday contact every day
because you're used to that.
Exactly. And seeing each other every weekend or whatever. And
like summers used to be like, oh, I'm gonna miss seeing
miss you
people,
for the summer,
but you're gonna see them again
September
in September, so
August
it's not
for
that
them.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, our school starts in
September.
right after
Theirs is
Labor Day.
August.
No, it depends on the state.
Oh,
I don't know for California.
I didn't know that.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So for
me,
me,
if school is ending now, then they for sure start in
August.
Yeah.
For me, I kept in contact with pretty much like everybody I wanted to speak with. Like I was the person who kind of kept everybody together for years. And then one day somebody pointed it out to me. Like I used to always plan like elementary school, like all of us, like throughout high school, we kind of kept in contact. After high school, we still kind of did. And like I was planning something and one of the girls were like, Des, I only come to these things for you. And I'm like, what? No, don't say that. And she's like, no, for real. Like, I don't give a fuck about the rest of them. But like, I appreciate you doing this and, and I love seeing everybody, but I don't give a fuck. And I look back and I was like, hold on. If one person can feel like this, what if this is how everybody feels? So I stopped doing it because I felt bad. Like, I don't want you guys to see each other on my behalf. Like, do it because you guys, I thought we all loved each other. I thought it was love. But apparently it was only love for me. So I kind of stopped doing it. And like, I just watched it just crumble apart. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, that sucks. But I mean, everyone's still fine with me from what I know. So I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then the high school friends, I went to 2 different high schools. So for me, it really doesn't, I don't want to say it doesn't, but it didn't feel serious to me because I didn't have the long relationships with either one. Mm-hmm. So the first high school was from grade 9 and half of grade 11. And then the other one was, and even the first one, I didn't go out with them. Like, I didn't go to parties. I didn't do anything outside of school with these people.
Because you're too busy planning stuff with your elementary people.
Exactly. Exactly. And then in school wise, like same thing you're saying, like it's only like a classroom friend thing. Because they would all invite me out, but I would never go. Mm-hmm. But during school, it's like, oh, Daz.
Yeah, I think everyone has those friends. So it's like we're really cool inside school, but like we would never be like, hey, like let's go to the movies. Exactly. Which is weird. It's like, why not? But I guess you never take that step. Yeah. Because like you can be really good friends with someone, but like the first time talking to someone on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
hey,
you're like, okay.
How was school? Oh yeah, I was there. And the second school that I went to, I made really good friends with a group of people. And like we're all really good friends. Even after high school, we were really good friends. And something happened at my house one day because my mom worked afternoon shift. So everybody would always be at my house. So it was never a problem. Something happened at my house one day. Let's say a fight broke out or an argument. And then everyone kind of stopped talking, or not everyone stopped talking yet. The person who was one of the victims, I guess they were telling their parent what happened. And then one day their parent comes to my house and was like, oh, hey, Des, is your mom home? I'm like, oh, no, she's not home. You just missed her. She went to work. Okay, well, I just want you to know I want to talk to your mom about X, Y, and Z. she should not know X, Y, and Z at all. So I'm like, oh, like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, yeah, well, my son told me X, Y, and Z. And, I really like you, Deswayne. You're the only person that, my son met that I really like. And da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay, well, my mom's not home. And then after that, I kind of reached out to the group and I'm like, yo, what's going on? Because this is what just happened. And they're all like, oh, like, I can't believe he's a snitch. Da, 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 da. I can understand why he felt like him and his mom are close. So I can understand why he told his mom. So I didn't look at it like him snitching. But everybody was like, oh, he's a snitch. And I guess something happened between him and them. And then after that, like.
So you snitched on the snitch.
You're a rat. So. I'm a snitching rat. And then his mom did speak to his mom and his dad and him came to my house one day. Yeah. This is at 21. Yeah, like 21 years old.
Oh, okay. So not even in high school.
No, this is after high school. And then his parents came to my house and they were talking to my mom and telling my mom bare things. And my mom's like, what? Are you serious? My house? Da, 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 da. I just stood there straight faced, didn't say a word.
Oh my God.
Left it at that.
Snitch rat.
Left it at that.
Not you, him.
Yeah, and left it at that. And everyone, like, they didn't like him after that because of that. But also now that we all can't meet up at my house, there's nowhere we can meet up. And because I have my young son at the time, he was maybe 5, 6, I can't really go anywhere on the weekends and stuff. I have work. So I stopped going out with them. And it just slowly kind of tumbleweeded into me not wanting to see nobody. And now I only...
Because for a bit, you were like, okay, like... this being alone thing is
it's actually kind of nice.
You were the person, and I've talked about this, right? I've talked about on the podcast how Des had his groupies, and I'd be walking through the mall with you, and it's just like little like.
You want to hear something funny?
Like what? It happened recently
when Kaden broke his foot, went to the hospital, and I gave his card to somebody or one of the nurses. And they're typing.
His health card?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched the typing slow down, and I was like, this person knows me. So Kaden and his mom are sitting in the chair waiting for me to come back. And all I hear is, take off your mask. And I'm like, what? And they're like, take off your mask. And I was like, I know you, don't I? And then she's like, Deswayne? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, my God. Like,
you knew her from what, high school?
And, yeah. And my son and his mom are sitting there and they're just like, can we not just go one place?
Your son is like, literally, Dad, I fucking broke my leg.
Yeah,
so let's get it.
No, 100%. Like, they weren't having it.
He's like, now is not the time.
But it's not me. Even when I was going to the airport going to Florida, like, the guy that was taking my bag was just like, and it was in Florida that the guy was taking my bag. And he's like, Desi? Like, the fuck is this guy?
You would literally have to go to like the middle of nowhere, and even then,
some of the camels might know me. Sorry,
I was thinking more like a forest. I don't know what
a desert.
I think you'd do better in a forest.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
In a desert?
No, forest.
No, I think you would thrive better in a forest.
I would die.
Over the desert, though?
Yeah.
You would die because you'd just be dehydrated.
Exactly. I'd just lay there and die. But in the forest, I'd be so scared I would die.
You'd fucking see a mirage and
die.
just like...
But yeah, so it is scary. So I do understand what you're saying, Mikey. I was like a very friendly person, so I hated not being able to just everyone see me shine in my element of being around people. But you kind of get used to it. And at some point, sooner than later, you have to realize you're an adult. Like, you're no longer a child.
Here's the thing, though. I think the like going through it, like how he's saying, like right now, like the seniors are leaving and then it's summer and like you're gonna drift away from these people, even the people that you're not super close with, but you're just like used to being around them and seeing them. Like, that is the hardest part. But then once you realize like you'll be fine much sooner than you think. I remember being like, oh, like, you know, like some of my friends, some of my friends did go away for university, and like those relationships were a little more strained. I think at first it's always like, yeah,
how's it going?
I'm gonna come back like every weekend, and I'm gonna see you.
Yep.
And like you do go through periods, but like I think the real friends in your life, it's one of those things like, oh, we haven't spoken for a couple months, but like every time we talk, it picks right back up.
Yeah.
Like I said, my friend that I saw this weekend, it was like nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Which is a very nice feeling, you know? And like that's the thing. Any real friendship, that's how it will be.
For sure.
I do get it though. It is. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have nobody. And like, if you choose, I say yourself, you will. But like, just make the effort. You know, suggest hanging out.
Make it an honest effort. Same thing you were saying earlier, like when you met the friend that you met on Saturday.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh yeah, we should hang out. But then you both kind of like laughed. Like everyone says we should hang out.
Everyone says it, but like, let's actually do it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And I think people say it with usually good intentions. Like,
of
we
course.
should. And then like nobody makes the effort.
Wake up the next morning and you're busy. Back to my life.
Well, I mean, I didn't think I would see him the next day, but like, like, yeah, you know, you do actually have to follow through.
Yeah.
And like, it's more than just being like, we should hang out. Sometimes you have to be the one to be like, oh, hey, like, you want to go to the movies?
Yeah.
Like, suggest something. And then be like, okay, what day works for you? But like, at least you've thrown something out there. So it's not just a hypothetical hangout, because that means nothing.
Yeah.
If you want to say, hey, do you want to come over? Or, hey, do you want to go to the park? Do you want to go for dinner? Like, whatever it is. But, like, when you suggest certain things, it's more of a concrete plan, and then you can kind of coordinate schedules.
Yeah, and I learned also that if you have a plan with somebody and the plans get canceled for whatever reason, if they're the ones to do the canceling and they don't suggest a makeup date, don't even bother. They don't really want to see you.
I think that was directly to everyone in your life.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Hey, Des, sorry, I can't.
We're supposed to be going to the movies for like 5 years now. Don't laugh. It's been years. And I've been like, oh, like, you know, did anything? Yeah, we'll go to the movies.
Yeah. Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
Still.
Yeah.
This man comes to my place every week. You guys don't understand.
Every week.
The only time Des does things with me is because he's contractually obligated.
Yep.
And not a like paper contract, a blood pact.
Yeah. No, 1,000%.
That sounds crazy.
It is what it is.
I mean, I'm not going to correct it. It is a blood pact.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I'm just looking over to make sure we're actually answering his questions. How was it leaving those you don't know? Were we able to keep those strong relationships? Yes. The ones that are truly strong, they will continue. But here's the thing. The older you get, you go through periods where you talk to people less. I had a friend, and we used to talk like literally every single day, like throughout like, well, yeah, I guess not throughout high school. Like after high school, throughout university, whatever, like we would talk all day, every day, to the point when we would be on the phone and like I would have to, like, we're not saying anything. We're doing our own thing. And we're just on the phone to be on, like, seriously, like, we would talk all the time. And then I'd be like, hey, I have to go. No, why? We're not even speaking. We're literally, you're doing your thing. I hear you, like, watching your shows in the background. I'm doing my thing. But it was, like, that's how much we spoke. And then we would go through periods where, like, for months, maybe it's like a 1-2 thing on social media, and it was not that anything happened. It's just that like life happens.
Yeah, just
and when you get older, there's more like financial responsibility. You have more
obligations.
You
have to go to work.
People. Yeah, you're just tired, man. Sometimes you're just tired. So, but that is completely normal. Don't let that discourage you. If you have a real friendship, unless something happens, if you guys just kind of like don't talk for a little bit, that's perfectly fine. And sometimes you may be the one to initiate the not talking, and that is completely fine. Real friends will maintain past high school, but there's going to be a lot of people that you were cool with that you are not going to speak to regularly.
Oh, he knows.
Maybe, well, true. No, but I mean, no, I don't even mean like falling out though. It's just like you're cool with them and you don't see them, so the relationship isn't there. You become social media friends, or maybe not even that. Maybe it's just like you happen to see them in the mall and you're like, oh, hey, how are you? Oh, you're good? Oh, like, what are you studying? Are you in school? Oh, no, you're working? Oh, cool. Okay, well, you know, I'll see you around. Yeah, man.
Yeah, cool.
We should hang out sometime. Like, you know, it's like one of those, like, okay, like, nobody really means it. And, like, those are fine as well to just have acquaintances. Yeah. But, no, real friends, it'll supersede. The people I was with, over the weekend, one of them I known since I was 10, so elementary, and then 2 others were from high school, and then there was one of their, like, her boyfriend who I met for the first time, and then one other friend who I met last year. But like, I'm hanging out with people from like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like some of my strongest relationships are people I've known for a very long time. And that's not to say you can't meet new people, but like, there's something about like still sometimes bringing up like childhood jokes and laughing. Like, oh my God, we're such losers, you know?
There's this girl that I only speak to barely, but twice a year, my birthday or her birthday.
Right, which is not, they're like around the same time.
No. Hers is in April, mine's in October.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking about a different
yeah. And we only speak those 2 times. Other than that, we don't speak. In those 2 times, we'll be like, hey, you know, have any boyfriend yet? No, whatever. We make a couple jokes. I'll do my I'll do my flirty Deswayne thing, but like she doesn't take it seriously, and like I haven't seen her since grade 9. We broke up in grade 9. I haven't seen her since. But every year I wish her happy birthday. This year I didn't do it on purpose. I wanted to see if she'd message me and be like, wow.
But it's her birthday.
I know. Like the next day, because I always do it either first or last. So I didn't do it at all. So I just left it.
Did you get a message?
Nope. And I was gonna, not every day, but occasionally it runs through my mind. Let me just message her and be like, wow, you don't even care about me. Da 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 da.
It's weird. I have those birthday friends too. Yeah. And it's like, oh my, and when it's the birthday, like you catch up, you whatever,
exactly.
and then
that's it.
This time next year, see you later.
Yeah, and we literally say that. She'd be like, okay, talk to you on your birthday.
Yeah,
and like it's cool,
and it's not a negative. It's just
not
different.
at all. It is what it is.
It sounds sad, but it's like no, like you're busy. First of all, it's like sometimes people don't even live in the same.
Sometimes people don't even like each other.
Well, no,
when I say don't like, I mean like those people who like you hang out with, but you're like, like one-on-one, this wouldn't be fun.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's like you share a friend group.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's crazy though.
But on your last year, next year, Mikey, just have fun, do things, go out.
The thing
parties.
is, you will feel that like, oh my gosh, like I'm not gonna see these people again. It's a normal feeling, but like trust me, it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is fine on the other side. It's just an adjustment. You go from seeing these people to like not seeing them. Even your really close friends, you're not going to see them as much because you're not forced together every day for 8 hours at school. But that doesn't mean, because I mean, I don't know, like think about it, right? Like Mikey, how often do you and like D hang out? Like I'm sure you guys hang out on the weekend sometimes, but like most of the time you see him at school, and like
exactly,
that's fine. That doesn't take away from your friendship, but it's like now if you take school out of the equation, it's gonna seem like you don't see him at all. But it's like no, it's not that it changed. It's just that this common denominator we no longer have, so it's now different, but it's still good. So I think that's it. And anyone else who's thinking about this, it's kind of it's the same thing for everyone.
It's normal.
Yeah, but no, I think real friendships, if everyone values one another, aka real friendship, you'll put in the work to make sure you keep in contact. Or even if you can't see the person, if they move away, you're going to still hit them up. They're going to hit you up.
Yeah.
When they're in town, you'll see them. If not, you just keep in contact. And it's fine. Like sometimes I've had friends who literally lived across the country and it did not feel like, I mean, I miss their presence, but the closeness did not change.
Yeah.
And that's because that's a real friendship. So
I had a friend who went to military school, boarding school.
Oh, yeah, you did.
And he wasn't allowed to have a phone. And he
I
had
have questions, by the way, about him.
He had to hide in the closet.
No pun intended.
No, he had to hide in the closet to speak to me on the phone. And like,
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Like, it just is what it is. Like, you go through things. Life is an experience.
Damn, you had this man in the closet.
In the closet, just a
It's not just the girl group.
You see what I'm saying? But yeah, like Joe said, like real friendships, like it doesn't matter the distance, it doesn't matter what's going on, as long as you can be there for what does matter, if they're going through something, you can be there for them, they can be there for you. The little stuff I don't want to say doesn't matter, but it won't affect the friendship. Distance, no such thing.
Like even you and I, Des, we are either like we went through like a good 2-year period where we spoke every day, all day, every day. And then
we stopped talking.
Well, no, we didn't stop talking. No, I'm talking about like recently.
Oh, okay.
Right? And then like when you joined the podcast, I felt like in a way I kind of lost that friendship because
fair enough.
We didn't talk at all.
Yeah.
It was just like you would come and I get it. It's because we went during those years. We didn't we didn't hang out.
Nothing.
You lived down the road and like we didn't hang out. We would just talk all the time.
Yep.
So you were a huge part of my life in that way. But it's like now you're a huge part. It's just different. Like it's not bad or good.
Because I know I'm seeing you every Monday. I'm like, okay, I'll wait to tell you Monday.
Right. Exactly. It's funny now. The last several months we talk more on the phone.
Yes.
But that's just because we have like side shit going on. Yeah. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like the first year of you on the podcast, I'm like, I don't talk to Des. Everyone who listens to podcasts knows because I used to make it. No, I'm like, oh, he doesn't call me anymore. Like my phone stayed ringing with Des. Nope.
Yep. Not anymore.
Dry. But yeah, it's like, friendships change and it's okay. It's like as long as you have the friendship and, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. But yeah, again, if any of you want to write in it's thisquareroom.com. And thank you, Mikey. It's great to hear from you. Happy anniversary to you and Carly. And, tell her I said, hey, girl.
Hey. She's probably listening right beside him.
Maybe. Okay. Since you're going to, fill Des in on the thing with, what was it? L? Was that? I can't remember.
Who?
The cult leader? I can't remember the initial. But
oh.
If you're going to be filling Des in, tell me. I know you guys are just very hypothetical, but you said that you guys are still considering Canada. Are you still considering Saskatchewan or somewhere else? Because I know some other good places. I think Alberta is really good.
Why are we talking about L?
He said he'll update you because you had a question on how they actually met because you felt like she was kind of cult leaderish.
Okay.
So he said he'll update like next week or in the future. Okay. So I'm like, well, if he's giving that update, let me just throw in my questions too.
Okay.
So I feel like, I don't know. I don't know much about Saskatchewan. You probably know more about me because you've done more research. But I've been to Alberta and it's really nice. The food is so bomb. But like, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot cheaper than Ontario and BC. You know what I mean?
No. I've not been anywhere outside of Ontario.
But you know that it's expensive in Toronto.
Yes. Actually, technically, yeah, okay, yeah, I know that.
What do you mean?
I was going to say, technically, I don't know that if I've never been outside of Ontario, but you said Toronto. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I understand. Niagara's
also, you can figure out market prices. You don't need to actually go there. I need to see it for myself.
Yeah, no, I won't Google anything that doesn't matter to me.
Which is not many things.
Exactly. So I don't really Google anything.
Shoot, y'all lucky he showed up for this.
The last thing I Googled was probably Pornhub.
I don't think you Google it. You just go to Pornhub.
No, I wanted to try watching it on my TV. It's weird.
That is weird. You're used to the tiny screen.
Exactly.
You're like, I'm not used to titties in my face like this. I don't even like tits.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Sorry. Oh, I had to do that. But yes, thisquareroom.com if you guys want to write in. Sorry, I'm looking for this thing that I have for you.
Oh God, I don't like that.
It's a bracket game.
It's been a while since we played one of those.
It has been a while, and I'm like, it's time to bring it back. But all the bracket games we play are like very ridiculous. They're not like serious. Mm-hmm. If you guys are wondering what I mean by bracket game, it's like it's more of a visual thing, but you have two things, you pick, and then that moves to the next level. Then you pick another two, and then they verse each other, all to find the ultimate whatever we're looking for. Mm-hmm. So today's bracket, what we are trying to come to the conclusion of is what is the sexiest food of all time.
Let's do this.
And now I did not come up with this on my own. I actually got it from another podcast called The Basement Yard. I don't know if they got it from Barstool. I feel like they always come from Barstool. But like, yeah. Okay. So first up, we have hot dogs versus Twizzlers. Which one is more sexy? No.
Twizzlers. Are you stupid?
Hot dogs are fucking Twizzlers, you put in your mouth and you gotta... They're not sexy.
That's sexy.
Someone going... like they're fucking...
like the way they're so like... I don't know, like...
floppy, like a flaccid penis? That's not sexy.
And then they just take it and then they kind of bite the edge and they're looking you in the eye. The hot dog, I'm like... Oh, like that's not sexy.
You know what you sound like? Oh my God, stop! I have to find it. I can't.
Is it like a person?
It's a sound.
What, a bulldozer?
No. How do you not know? Hold on. Damn it! Was it this one? No. You know that sound effect that everyone fucking uses.
No.
Anyone who's like on Reddit or TikTok knows what I'm talking about. It's like a dog fucking vomiting up water and they're like, and but then you just, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Damn it! That's exactly what you sounded like.
Sorry, but that's like a hot dog. A hot dog can be sexy.
Nah. So we're at number one, and we're already at a scale.
Okay, so how do we do this?
You pitch your.
I don't know how to pitch. Okay. What we will do,
because we don't have three people anymore, so there's no like majority rules. We gotta duke it out.
What we will duke it out.
What?
Okay, you say hot dog and I say Twizzlers.
Mm-hmm. I feel like hot dogs are they're more of a phallic symbol overall. Think about like a commercial, like a fucking sausage Oscar Mayer Wiener commercial. Oh, that was a burger one. Sorry, but like you know what I mean, like meat in your mouth. And it's shaped like something.
No, I get it.
And then a sexy girl with the juices dripping down, and she's just like.
But that
Nah, come on.
The hot dog isn't sexy. She's making the hot dog look sexy.
Twizzlers aren't sexy either.
Twizzlers can be sexy on their own.
Especially the fucking black ones. Fucking black
No,
licorice.
nobody eats that.
But they didn't specify which Twizzlers, so now
they
we're
didn't
talking
specify which hot dog. Not all hot dogs are good.
Okay. All hot dogs are overall better than Twizzlers. I'm okay. I haven't had Twizzler in like fucking forever.
I don't eat Twizzlers. I think they taste disgusting.
Exactly.
But
so
I like watching people eat it. It's sexy. Like the hot
dogs are sexier, Des. Come on. Come on. You know it.
I can't.
Hot dogs are... Okay, forget our personal preferences. In the world, hot dogs are seen as more of a phallic symbol.
Yes.
Than
I will not disagree with that.
So, by that alone, since we can't agree, by that alone, they should be bumped up.
Fine.
Yes.
I don't agree, but fine.
Okay, peaches versus whipped cream.
Okay, see, this is the thing. I want to say peaches, but by your last definition of
I want to say
in the world,
cream. Peaches? What? A peach cobbler?
And then it just drips?
No one eats a peach like that. You're thinking about how people eat like mangoes when they look like they're eating vagina.
How do you eat a peach?
I cut it up like an apple and
Are you a child?
I actually have some canned peaches and I just
God.
will sometimes like just take a fork and just... Yeah, not sexy at all.
You're making it not sexy. You are making it not sexy.
No, seriously.
Okay, I'm okay with whipped cream. I'll take the whipped cream.
I mean, come on.
I did some shit with whipped cream. Yeah, it's just a mess. It's not sexy. It's a mess. It's overrated.
True. I do also agree that it's a mess. Okay. Chocolate versus bananas. First of all, if we're talking about the way I eat peaches, you've seen how I eat bananas, right?
No. Oh, you break it?
No.
Oh.
I actually use a knife and
Jesus Christ, that's even worse.
Cut off each tip, and then I take the knife, but just like
are you make
a few millimeters, and I slice it down.
It's not plantain. It's a banana.
No, I know, but I don't like to slice it into. So I just cut the skin, and then I peel it, and then I just. Yeah.
Yeah, you make it not sexy.
I've had an ex be like, "You
not sexy, like it is gone."
Yeah, no,
forever.
He was like, "What the fuck is that?" Like that's like, and like
God.
I use a lot of precision, but I do it
Serial
fast
killer
because
vibes.
I've been doing it for years, right? So it's just like, yeah, yeah. But they're like, I guess for a man, you're like, "Yo,
that's
don't
not
fucking
sexy.
dice and slice my thing."
Yeah,
like
exactly.
But I'm like, I'm not eating a banana to like seduce you.
So is banana or what?
Chocolate. So because of my perception of bananas, I'm inclined to lean towards chocolate.
We'll go with chocolate then. But
I know a lot of people, for the same reason I say hot dogs, it's a phallic thing. But like, you're not ever going to see me like gagging on a fucking banana. No.
Are you going to gag on a fucking chocolate bar?
No, but you melt
Mr.
it.
Big?
you doesn't that have nuts in it? I'm allergic. So I'm not trying to kill myself.
Yeah.
No, but like chocolate covered strawberries, chocolate flavored condoms, like, you know what I mean?
No.
No?
No.
So then what? Bananas for you?
I would say bananas.
I know. I can go bananas.
But the way you described it, no.
No, I can go bananas. Like this one, I'm not either or, but I just would think chocolate more. But you caved in for the hot dog, so we'll go bananas this one.
Oh my Jesus Christ! Yeah, we'll go bananas for this one.
Okay. Cherries or blow pops?
The fuck is a blow pop? Push pop?
No, I think the push pop you push it up and then suck. Blow pops, I think you just
suck.
Yeah, without the pushing part.
Okay.
But either way, same shit. Like the candy that you suck on.
Let's go with the candy.
I think so too. Cherries are not sexy because they always have the fucking seed in the middle that you have to
see. You, Joe. Okay, this is the thing, right? This is where you take away from the sexiness.
Stop it.
You get into such detail that it's no longer sexy.
Nothing is sexy about spitting out cherry pits. Nothing.
Nobody's thinking about the damn cherry pit. All we're thinking about is like a girl or somebody holding the cherry above their mouth, wringing their tongue around the cherry, and just grab the cherry off the stem.
And then spitting.
Oh my God. Here you go.
Seed out.
No,
and when
nobody's thinking that.
When people tie this cherry stem into a thing, I'm like, like I'm impressed, but I'm not like aroused. Don't say it. No, you're never aroused. Shut the fuck up.
You were that one time.
Yeah, but then he ruined it.
He ruined it.
Okay.
What?
Put some respect on my. Sorry.
I
Side
gave you
note.
one.
You know, one. The other day, one of my best guy friend called my vagina dusty. And started laughing because he knew that you do as well. And our old host also did. And I was like, yo, why are the men in my life coming for me? That is so rude.
Well, if you're not coming for yourself, so.
Wow. Okay, moving on. So we said blow pops?
Yeah.
You think cherries are sexy, actually?
Yeah.
Nah. Blow pops. Wings or butter?
Pardon me?
You heard me.
What the fuck? Part of butter.
Wings or butter?
Wings. Just don't even wings. Don't. Just choose wings, Joe.
Okay, hear me out.
Oh my God.
Butter is like slippery. It's like a lubricant. It makes everything taste better. It's like indulging. It's like, oh, I shouldn't, but like I'm gonna put butter on this. I don't know. Like when you're making a steak, you baste your meat in butter. Hello,
The steak is sexy. Butter by itself is not sexy.
Not by itself.
This is butter by itself, Joe.
But wings?
Joe.
Have you ever seen me eat a chicken wing, Des? It's not sexy. Don't fucking look at me that way. The look he gave me was nothing you do is sexy, Joe.
Don't worry, because that was the thought.
Oh, it was on your face. You didn't have to say
No,
it. Your face
yeah.
said it. But like, you know what I mean.
Joe.
And first of all,
Joe.
even the way you eat wings is not sexy.
Joe.
Des, I heard you crunching on a bone earlier today. Des is in the
Way
kitchen.
to expose me.
I have to, because you're talking about the way I deal with food. You were eating a piece of chicken, and it wasn't a wing. It was a fucking leg, by the way.
It
And
was a leg.
all I heard was, and I'm like, Des, please don't tell me you bit the bone. Like, I don't do enough. I'm the one who like leaves
Way too much
meat on it, and you take way too much off.
No.
You could have left it.
No.
Like, leave the chicken something to be buried with, you know? So I don't find wings to be sexy.
No, butter's not sexy. It's butter by itself, Joe.
Is it by itself? No.
Imagine being naked and a man rubbing butter on your nipples.
So what, is he gonna fucking rub wings on my nipples?
Yeah.
No. Des.
Pow.
No, you're saying that because you love chicken. Stop thinking like you and think like a normal person.
A normal person would not choose.
I don't think butter is sexy, but I don't think wings are sexy either.
I refuse to budge on this.
Butter
no.
goes in more things, and like okay,
no, you're talking about butter with something else.
When you're making this, yeah, but we were talking about chocolate with something else.
Yeah, and I didn't agree with that either.
But like when you're making like mac and cheese, you put a little bit of butter in it, and like that's how you make the sauce, right? And like it makes that like sound, you know, that like that wop sound. Macaroni in the pot.
I propose that
I do.
Okay, we'll leave this one right now.
And come back.
And before we go to we're gonna see if we have any more that we strongly disagree on.
Okay.
And we're gonna rock paper scissors, and we choose one person to call.
Okay. Okay.
And that person will be the tiebreaker.
One person to call.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, strawberries or cucumbers?
I want to say strawberries, but I can understand cucumbers.
I say strawberries as well. Again, chocolate covered strawberries, or even strawberries by themselves. Like what you describe with cherries, I feel like people do that with strawberries.
Yeah.
Like rub it on their mouth and then whatever. Cucumbers, I'm not fucking sticking it up my cooch. And when you slice it up, it's not sexy. So, I mean, it's not sexy in general, but like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we agree on that. Mm-hmm. So that's actually one side of the bracket thing, but we have more before we get to round 2. So, pie versus chocolate cake.
I think
pie.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think of
Matilda.
With the chocolate cake,
yep.
Bruce shoving it in his face till he almost fucking collapses. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But with the pie, I think of American Pie when he fucks it in his kitchen and his dad was like, a warm apple pie just, feels like a vagina. So there we go. Oysters or watermelon?
Watermelon.
I say oysters, and I don't eat oysters.
Neither do I.
But they say it's an aphrodisiac. Like, it makes you arouse. Watermelon's not sexy.
For me,
I guess the like.
Yeah, exactly. You understand.
Okay, fine. I mean, okay, sure. All right. See, look, I'm giving in on this one, so just keep that in mind for when we go back to the butter. Pineapple or alcohol?
I'm gonna go with pineapple.
No, you know it's alcohol.
What's sexy about alcohol?
what it makes you. It makes
See,
you feel
but
sexy.
it makes you feel, but it.
People like me who get out of their head
Oh boy.
are more like, oh, okay. Now I
can look at you.
I mean, yeah, but not for too long. But
Alcohol by itself is not sexy.
it is. You make like a beautiful looking cocktail. You're like, oh, that's a sexy looking cocktail. A little martini, little olives on the side. That's sexy looking.
You know what makes it sexier?
What?
Pineapple.
Yeah, but pineapple, and I love pineapple. It's
You
one
have
of
a
my favorite
pineapple
fruits.
slice. It's cold. It's juicy.
No, because I gave in with the watermelon with the slurping. We can't just slurp everything up.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't.
I refuse. I choose pineapple.
No.
This is another one to add to the call list. I
No,
don't care.
it's not.
I choose pineapple.
Deswayne.
Pineapple is sexier than alcohol.
No, it's not.
Pineapple is sexier than alcohol.
Like, if it's sexier than, like, a beer, yeah, for sure.
A beer.
A beer. But not, like, any
Sorry
alcohol.
for anybody who's named a bear. It's not to you.
A beer is a name?
Yeah.
No, a beer. Like, I'm saying two separate words.
You said a bear, but before you said a bear.
A beer.
A bear is a name.
Oh, my God. I'm not saying a name. I'm talking...
I'm just making a bear know that you're not talking about him.
Okay, sorry, beer.
But
not sorry.
Okay, fine.
Beer.
Alcohol. Fine. Yes. Just remember.
I caved on. So you caved on. I actually caved on.
I caved on
two.
more than you did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did, because the first one I caved.
No, that wasn't a cave. That was you
a
coming
cave.
to your senses.
That was not coming to senses.
You also said peaches. No, you came with cream, chocolate. I came to you with the bananas. Okay, so
that
relax.
makes sense.
No, it doesn't. So we're equal with the caving. We
Fine.
each caved twice. Okay.
Okay.
Ice or syrup?
Syrup. I dare you. Joe.
How are we even friends? Why are we so opposite?
Joe.
It's for sure ice. Look, you're upsetting my dog.
Cold ice?
Yeah, because you rub it on your nipples, you get hard.
That's it. That's
No, it melts. It becomes like, ooh, but like syrup is sticky. It's not sexy.
Exactly.
Sticky is not sexy. Sticky's like,
Yo,
I want to go take
I'm
a
not,
shower
no.
without you.
No, see? That's you. No.
You would want someone to pour syrup on your body?
Done did. Been there, done that.
Done did, been there, done that. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Syrup over ice. Fine. I'll cave. Just remember this.
That was a choice.
No. Syrup is sticky, but I understand like the way it flows is kind of
sexy.
thick, but like still
You
runny.
see what I'm saying? Oh my god.
She's thick, but she's loose. You know.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, so he said syrup, cantaloupe or eggplant.
I'm gonna go with the eggplant because I think cantaloupe is the devil's fruit.
Yeah. No, that's not. No
Yeah,
ifs or buts.
okay,
Eggplant.
great.
Popsicles or soup. There's nothing sexy about
That's
to cool down soup.
soup. I'm trying to think of what soup would be sexy.
Well, I thought you were gonna
Definitely not chicken foot soup.
You slurp on soup. Slurp on
That's
some
what
toes.
I was thinking.
Sucking on some toes. I don't know.
Nope.
Chicken feet. Some people's feet look like that. Just
Yeah, popsicles.
for sure. Especially certain shapes. That's dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay. So that's it for that first round.
Okay.
Now we're comparing the ones we picked, but we still have one thing up in the air. First and foremost, wings versus butter. Wings are delicious. If you ask me like, hey, you want to eat this buttery whatever versus wings, I'm going to pick the wings, but it's not sexy.
It is sexy.
But here's the thing.
Even if
butter is not sexy either, but I just feel like butter is better. You know what I'm saying?
Even if somebody eats wings
Like
in a not sexy way, it kind of arouses you in terms of, ooh, like you're a freak in the sheet, like, you know?
No, I will hold like either side, like like a flat.
And you just nibble.
No, I bite and then I flip it and then I bite it and then I take out the meat in the
See,
middle
that
and-
could be sexy. Butter,
Des, it's not sexy.
like
It's all teeth. I don't like getting like sauce all over myself, so I'm not like you
I'm
fucking
gonna-
diving in.
the whole thing goes in my mouth. You don't even see sauce drip anywhere. Like when people have to like clean their hands after wings, I'm like, what are you doing?
That's why I'm a fingertip. Like when people are just like grabbing like a baby. Nah, man.
Nope, still wings.
And I don't eat like the cartilage. I still try to like clean them like decently, but like I'm not gonna do all that. You know. I don't think I'm horrible, but like I'm not like you.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You want to do rock, paper, scissors?
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, wait.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, yeah.
I lost that one, but no, it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so on shoot.
No, let's do rock, paper, and
go on scissors. Okay.
Okay, wait, I gotta think of it. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, stupid.
Fuck, I was gonna do that.
Stupid. I knew you were gonna. No.
You can't do that. That's emotional warfare. Stop. Best 2 out of 3. Come on.
In my brain.
2 out of 3. Let's
Fine.
go.
Rock, paper, scissors. Stupid. You think I'm dumb? I know you. You think I'm dumb? She chose rock 3 times technically.
The first time
the first time she wasn't.
I
really
was going
doing
on
it.
shoot, so I wasn't.
But because I did scissors, she's like, he's gonna do scissors. But then she's like, no, he's not gonna do scissors because he thinks da 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 da. Stupid. I knew she was gonna do rock again because she panicked last second.
Fuck off. Okay.
And I wouldn't go wrong with paper because I knew you weren't gonna do scissors. So it's either you do exactly. It's either you do paper or rock.
I've done that before. Never going back.
And that was a lie.
You don't know my life.
I do.
You know a lot. You don't know.
Yeah, you didn't.
You don't know.
Joe, we've had the conversation.
You didn't know about the first. You didn't know about the guy the only person that ever aroused me. Exactly.
Yeah, but we've talked about scissoring before, and you're like
scissoring.
And you're just like, I don't understand. Like,
no, I didn't say that. I get it, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't think I could orgasm from that. Like, you know what I mean? And
you didn't because it didn't happen.
I don't think I could orgasm from anything. Moving on. So it's hot dogs versus whipped cream.
Whipped cream. Joe, you got to stop doing this.
You actually said when you picked whipped cream, you're like, I still don't think.
Yeah, but I also don't agree with hot dog.
Why are you that against hot dogs? You fucking love hot dogs.
I do. I love it. I don't think it's sexy. You're the type of guy
to pop a hot dog in the microwave and shove it down your gullet like a fucking seagull.
I did today.
You did today.
I did. I have hot dogs like almost every day. Hot dog is like my to-go thing.
And you refuse to pick one?
It's not sexy.
It's sexier than whipped cream.
It's not.
Whipped cream. So, to me,
whipped cream is a sex symbol. The only thing sexy about hot dogs is that GIF. When you type in hot dogs, have you seen the GIF where like a whole bunch of hot dogs are just flying at the girl?
No. Oh yeah. No,
yeah, like no, hot dogs aren't sexy. They're not. I'm sorry, they're not.
Here's the thing. I will concede and go with whipped cream only because I do think, whipped cream has become, it's not a sex symbol. I feel like I think of a person. Sex symbol. I think it's a symbol of sex.
Which is a sex symbol.
Because it's like people put it on their bodies. People like
put it on other things. Put it in their mouth.
Exactly.
Like, When you're watching Dancing Bear.
I don't know what that is. And
that's for all my porn watchers.
I don't want to know. But also whipped cream, like if you don't like utilize it right away, it gets runny and gross and it's disgusting. Yeah. Just like I said, syrup is gross. It's like, same shit. Okay, so we said whipped cream. So the next was between bananas and blow pops. Blow pops. Okay, cool. Wings versus strawberries. Strawberries. Cool. Pie versus watermelon.
Watermelon.
Pie.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
Joe, we established watermelon.
No.
Why pie? Why pie?
Because it feels like a warm vagina on the inside.
It feels like, but it's not.
Have you ever fingered a pie?
Yeah, I have, because of American Pie.
You actually fingered a pie? You're fucking sick.
I wanted to understand.
You're dirty. You stick your penis in it? No, other people are going to eat that
exactly.
Pie. So you just gave them the fingered pie, not
the
fucked pie.
Yeah.
I mean... And you know what? It wasn't even a pie that you made either. So you took someone else's pie and fucking fingered it.
I did. with that in mind. Yeah. Atrocious. It wasn't an accident. It was on purpose.
How do you accidentally finger a pie? Of course.
Like, I'm just going to taste it.
No, you did too.
2 fingers.
And you went in and out.
And I did the scoop.
Oh, no, you're supposed to like...
Nope. I made it into a circle.
You're disgusting. No.
Strawberries.
Watermelon to me is like a hot summer day. Oh no, not
yeah.
See, you don't even know.
Watermelon.
No.
And it's juicy. Oh God, it's the juices for me.
Pies can have juices. Not like a watermelon. Some watermelons are dry though, and they have seeds.
Yeah, but pie. I'm gonna eat a pie.
fucking wait for it to cool.
See, I gotta wait. Now I gotta wait. Oh God, women just always want you to wait.
It pairs well with other things. You could put the whipped cream on the pie.
But we're not doing that.
Des.
No, I hear you.
I'm not giving you watermelon on this one. I'm not.
Fine. Pie.
I gave you the whipped cream. Thank you.
Pie.
Yeah. You're like, I'll catch you later. Alcohol versus syrup.
Syrup. Joe, alcohol is not sexy.
Fucking sticky ass syrup.
Yes.
Okay, Aunt Jemima. No, it's
yes.
not. Or Old Mill, whatever it's called now.
I don't care. I still want Aunt Jemima.
Well, it's the same. It's just she's
know.
gone. I know. No. I haven't had it since.
Neither have I.
I feel like the taste is not the same. It doesn't make sense. No. Without Auntie J on there. No. Syrup is sticky and gross. Stop. No. You're being difficult for what?
I'm not being difficult.
Yeah, you are.
Joe, everybody knows this.
No.
Everybody knows this.
You're trying to piss me off right now. I know what you're trying to do. Alcohol gets people in the mood. Stop. This is not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We're not phoning a friend. Who are you calling?
I'm gonna call Jacob.
You can't call anyone that biased.
No.
Oh, you're gonna call Jacob?
I'm gonna call Jacob.
Wait, you have to so for anyone listening, he's actually referring to Jacob, our listener Jacob. Mm-hmm. Okay, can't be biased.
Don't be biased.
Wait, you can just message him. See if he's free.
Please. Okay.
Wait, you can't just call him. You gotta get his consent. He's gonna say alcohol. Fucking syrup. Jacob, you better say alcohol.
What if he's having sex right now?
Certainly not doing it with syrup, I can tell you that.
Hey, Jacob, what's up?
Turn it up. You can't hear him.
Hold on a second, okay? Hold on. 2 seconds.
Wait, also tell him that we're recording.
So we're recording right now. And I'm going to ask you, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Jonel.
Do we have your consent to put you on the podcast? Because we're recording right now.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
All right. So we're stuck at a crossroad and we have a question for you, right?
Yeah.
What is sexier? Watermelon?
Okay. No, we passed watermelon.
We passed watermelon? Oh. Which one is it?
Alcohol or syrup?
Alcohol or syrup? What is sexier?
Which is sexier food?
Oh, sexier food?
Yeah.
In a sex scenario?
Just in a general.
Okay, so
yeah.
Okay, alcohol or syrup? I mean, syrup, I guess.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you.
Jacob, I'm disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I'm so mad.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I tried to tell her, but she doesn't answer. She doesn't listen. So, thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, later.
Bye. I'm pissed. We're not addressing it. We're moving on.
Great.
Wow. You're going to ask someone who's not even 21 about alcohol?
You're mad.
I'm big mad. Moving on. Eggplant or popsicles?
Popsicles.
I agree with that one, but I'm just very salty.
Yeah, you look like you didn't want to agree with that
one. Okay, so now, oh my God, I haven't been keeping track. We said whipped cream over bananas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Yes. So it's now whipped cream versus pie.
Joe, let's be for real.
Like I said, they go together.
Joe,
they go together.
You're not choosing pie. You can't choose pie. You know you can't choose pie. Don't be difficult. Don't look me in my eye. Joe.
Here's the thing. I want to pick whipped cream, but I don't want to give it to you.
I know.
I'm so mad at you, Jacob. The hell? Yeah, my dog is fucking crying too.
Whipped cream. It's okay.
Fine. Then we had what? Okay, Kingsley. Now you're doing too much. Blow pops versus syrup.
I'm going to go with syrup because that's my unbiased answer. Blow pops would only be sexy. Like, I can imagine a guy slurping on a blow pop to a girl and she'd be like, oh my God, that turns me on. That doesn't make sense to me.
Show me what that mouth do, you know?
you're not wrong. It doesn't make sense to me. But I feel like syrup can go both ways.
Because you don't have to like suck on it. You can lick it too. And licking is what a lot of heterosexual women like.
Yeah, but it just looks like you're licking a penis.
But syrup, you're just like, you're trying to touch me with your little sticky fingers. No.
Why are you picturing that? What, like?
Because that's what I picture. It's sticky. It's gross. I don't like being
God.
sticky. It's disgusting. Why do you think?
Oh my God.
Here's the thing. I love children, but like when they're sticky little hands, their hands are always sticky. Des, your son is too young for that, but he's gonna once
he's
he.
there.
Why are his hands sticky? Because they put their hands in their
And
mouth.
everything.
Until maybe about the age of 4 and sometimes 5. Like that whole baby to toddler, like they're always sticky.
Joe.
Damn, I didn't think your son was there yet.
Yeah, he is.
Don't bring him around me. No, I'm joking. No, they're just always fucking sticky. I can't. No. Wait, so we have, it's blow pops versus syrup.
Mm-hmm.
And then popsicles versus strawberries was the last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to the last one. Versus strawberries?
Mm-hmm.
This one, and I'm definitely not trying to be like difficult, but like I feel like they could go either way.
I know. So if you say strawberry, I'm okay with that.
The only reason popsicles are definitely more of a phallic shape. The reason I'm more inclined with strawberries is because like you can bite into a strawberry and not make it look weird,
Yeah.
but like if you bite into the popsicle, you look crazy.
Well, I was also thinking,
and it's
that
also very cold, so sometimes you can't like, you know.
Oh, cold, huh? Like ice.
We moved on.
You're right. You're right.
Don't do that to me.
You're right. Yeah.
Don't be disrespectful.
Strawberries.
No. Okay. So you want to say strawberries? I can go either way. It's just like when we get to the nitpicky part, I think strawberries are a little sexier. So we have whipped cream, strawberries, and blow pops, not syrup. You're just making breakfast. Got your pancakes with the strawberries and the whipped cream on the side. Drizzle it with syrup. That's like it's a sexy ass meal to me.
Like, I don't understand.
No, come on.
It's between syrup and what?
Blow pops.
Come on.
It's in the name. Blow. Come on. Do it.
Yeah, so it's cocaine. Blow.
No. You're ruining it.
Okay, blow pops. Okay.
So now we have a 3-way tie. And we got to figure out what the sexiest food of all time is. I fucking hate you. Whipped cream versus blow pops versus strawberries. Let's do it first, second,
It's going to be
third.
whipped cream or strawberries first.
I can agree with that.
Blow pop is third for sure.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Whatever you say, I'm going to say the opposite. No, I'm joking.
I would believe that. I think strawberries. Strawberries would be the sexiest.
I actually thought you were going to say whipped cream because that's what I would say.
I was going to say whipped cream, but I thought about if there's too much whipped cream, you're just like, oh. And like just the whipped cream, like it stops being sexy at a point.
I think the chewing, strawberry is not sexy because like whipped cream, you lick it up and it's like you're not like after. I don't know why I have to chew like that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it's like the aftermath. Like whipped cream is just like, you know.
Fair enough. I still disagree. Nope, strawberry.
Whipped cream.
No, Joe. No.
Whipped cream.
No.
Call Jacob back right now. Call him back. This is his chance to. Jacob, you're going to be listening to this once it's uploaded, and just know I'm giving you a second chance. And
He's
if you
gonna
don't,
be like, why the fuck
if you
guys
don't
keep
say
calling
whipped
me?
cream, I'm done with you. I'm done.
So it's between whipped cream and strawberry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for all the fucking headphone users.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Whipped cream versus. Listen, honestly, they go hand in hand. Truthfully, so like, there's no wrong answer, but I want him to side with me. I need him to.
So what
we
happens
also
when
said
he
this
does
is
it?
like your kid, so we're like, of course, it's
What
like a little
happens when he
mini
does
Des. What happens? I throw myself out his fucking window. Is what happens.
He just muted his phone. He's like, I'm playing my PlayStation. Leave me alone.
Yeah, because he's like, leave me the hell alone.
Hello?
What's up?
Okay, sorry, not my choice. Okay, so last one. Strawberries or whipped cream?
God. I mean, prefer both, but strawberries?
Jeez! Do.
I'm done.
Thank you.
I'm done with you, Jacob. I'm done.
You're amazing.
All right.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
Hang up. Get him off the phone. I'm done.
Well, glad we cleared that up.
You know what? Not only am I done with you, I'm done with Jacob, and I'm done with this episode. We're done. No, I'm serious. I'm ending the whole fucking episode. Y'all need to respect me. You're so mean. I hate this. All right, so strawberries are the sexiest. Listen, I like strawberries. I agree that they are the second sexiest food of all time.
That wasn't agreeing. That was not agreeing.
Oh, gosh. Wow. Look, my dog's over here choking. Okay. Are you all right?
He's not okay.
I'm not okay either. Let's just do the question of the day and end it. I'm on an island on my own.
You are. With no kids.
No kids. Thank God. Sticky ass fingers. Fingers full of syrup and
sand and shit.
Boogers. Never cover their mouths when they sneeze. Kingsley, stop. Okay. Well, neither does my dog, so.
You cover your mouth when you sneeze or your nose?
My mouth. Because that chew, like it sprays from your mouth.
No.
My nose is not fucking spraying across the room.
It comes from your nose.
Right, but like when it comes from my, like I'll hold it. Like when I do it, like that's on the inside. But like your mouth sprays along with little boogies. I don't know. Anyways. Okay. Question of the day, Kingsley. Do I seem like someone who would get a name tattooed on myself? Why or why not?
Possibly. I was going to say fuck no. But if it was like your mom or...
You seem like it because you do. You have your son's name, which I know. But I think even if you didn't, I would be like, yeah, and I would guess your kids.
Yeah.
You're not going to get like a woman's name on you.
Fuck no.
You're not going to get your mom's name on you.
Damn sure no.
But I could see you getting your kids' names.
Yeah. I could see you getting your mom's name on you.
My mom?
Yeah.
I could see myself getting Kingsley's name on me.
I was going to say Kingsley, but...
Once he stops whining.
Yeah.
Because he's being a little annoying. Look, he's literally trying
to... But if you do Kingsley, I feel like you'd have to do your old dog, so...
Why?
I just feel like it would be appropriate. That's like having a child, your child passes away, and then years later you have another child and get that child's tattooed name on you.
Yes, but also I was 11 when I had Kobe. No. I'm just saying the emotional... Look what he's doing because I'm not paying attention to him.
Yep.
What is wrong with you, dog? Kingsley, the whole podcast can hear what a baby you are. You see why I'm like, I can't fucking do kids. I can't even do another dog. Are you crazy? But yeah, I would, but like I'm way less likely than you. But like in theory, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, cool. Des, where can they find the podcast? If they have a friend who they want to hear this episode, where can they go? Kingsley, seriously, chill. Where can they go? Or where can they tell their friend to go?
They can just tell their friend to go to our website because
and the website is
thissquareroom.com.
Okay. And on every platform, we are This Square Room. Of course, our social media is This Square Room. You can find us basically everywhere.
Where can they find you?
They can find me crying for the rest of the night. I feel like this whole episode was a violation. It was just disrespect, but it's fine. That's what mothers, that's what we do. We're selfless.
Exactly.
We just take the disrespect and
carry on and have more.
No more. I'm done. But yeah, on social media, I'm just at Jonel Wilson, and my name is spelled JONEL WILSON.
Nice.
Was it too fast?
No, that was okay.
I feel like everyone knows I spell Wilson though.
Yeah.
So that's why I did that part faster.
That makes sense.
Where can they find you?
Don't find me, please and thank you.
No, you don't want them to find you.
Nah.
You do.
It's called Handle, right? My handle.
Sure, like just say you're like fucking your at.
It's only Instagram, to be honest.
I know, but like only old people. Like, what's your handle? What's your Twitter
I googled
handle?
it, and that's when I learned what it was.
No, you're wrong. I mean, you're right. I was gonna say you're not wrong.
I was like, Jesus, you really want me to be wrong?
No. I was trying to say you're not right. Wait, what? You're not wrong, and you're right, and it just came out as you're wrong. Mm-hmm. But
you can find me on Instagram at DesiD1818.
Nice. Okay, well that brings us to the end of our episode. Thank you so much for bearing with us. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go cry. Des is gonna go do what Des does, is probably sleep, and
for sure.
I'll cry myself to sleep. So there's that. All right, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next Tuesday.